Hey, he rock 410. That trap shit, nigga. Yeah.
Young Ice on the beat.
All you pussy niggas die slow. My whole fam goons like I'm Rollo. First I was rushing, Triple G, Drago. Now it's a rap like a gyro. Is it beef or not? Do I need this piece or not? Hundreds on the bottom, fives and ones I keep on top. Used to have that bass like when your speakers knock. Yes, I chief a lot, my nigga nutty, keep a Glock. Quick to leak your top, and he never speak to cops. Fake thugs need to stop, unless you wanna meet your pops. Yes, I'm a grown man, but I'm still with the shits. When I was a youngin', I was known to hit your bitch, nigga. Paint a picture like Picasso. She said I'm the man like Randy Macho. Rose, we don't do Moscato. This one for my chicas and my vato. Paint a picture like Picasso. She said I'm the man like Randy Macho. Rose, we don't do Moscato. This one for my chicas and my vato. I thought I told you I know Pablo. Run the cartel, El Diablo. Tell a fuck nigga, no me hablo. Trust me, you don't want no problem. When I hit a lick like an Asian, I get low, man. I was flipping bricks, sold a lot of cocaine. Had them fiends dancing, looking like Soul Train. Taking prison chances, now the game is so changed. Nitty's getting dumber, pregnant by a no name. Crazy part about it, they don't have no shame. Listen to me, baby, I can teach you shit, Miss Lady. Keep them going crazy, get the biscuits and the gravy, yeah. Paint a picture like Picasso. She said I'm the man like Randy Macho. Rose, we don't do Moscato. This one for my chicas and my vato. Paint a picture like Picasso. She said I'm the man like Randy Macho. Rose, we don't do Moscato. This one for my chicas and my vato. Iced out, Jesus, gold rope, old folk. Looking for a wild thing like tone rope. How you try and act? Let the tone smoke. Sometimes I can't call it like my phone broke. I've been doing this the longest. Jumper wet, gotta keep them honest. Little nigga, but really I'm the strongest. Graduated from the streets with honors.
Paint a picture like Picasso. She say I'm the man like Randy Macho. Rose, we don't do Moscato. This one for my chicas and my vatos. This your nigga Paco.
Heat Rock 410. What it is though. Take y'all on a journey. Notorious is glorious, victorious. Yeah, yo. I ain't asking for a friend, I need to know myself. And if you never ask, how would you know yourself? It's crazy how your parents know you more than you know yourself. Growth is good, it's important just to know your wealth. Don't let them take advantage like niggas who speak Spanish and you don't speak a lick of it. The game will make you trip a bit. Street money is cool till you get sick of it. And all that bullshit that come along with it. Make sure you stay on your square and keep a strong pivot. Cause them cruddy buddies, they'll do you ugly. And why every female favorite question is, do you love me? And if you knew better, baby, you would do better. And once you know better, you would show better. Most men want a housewife, but me, I love a go-getter. Your ex pussy wet, but that new pussy be so wetter. No lies detected, just get high and accept it. Go ahead, talk to him, y'all ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Man, let's keep it a stack. Why you saying you ain't meaning like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. Man, let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta say you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. Once you start something, you can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. When I was coke dealing, the rules was no squealing, no stealing. from your mans and no feelings. For these hoes, that's just gonna mess up the guap. 10 toes down whenever you on your block, or even when you ain't. Don't know 'em from a can of paint. Just be loyal and trustworthy. You ain't gotta be a saint. A lot of y'all be geeking, backstabbing and sneaking. Nose clean during the week, but they dabble on weekends. Oh nigga, I be
Welcome
keeping.
to
Niggas might
Keep It a Stack Podcast.
Deep in jellyfish sting
What's
with the
that?
sharks that bite your head off.
What's cracking?
While you talk, get the dumping.
What you got over there, yo? I don't hear none of that shit. Normally I used to hear that shit.
You good, we good.
Oh, we good? Alright, now we good. Now we good, nigga. At first I wasn't good, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, I gotta get involved with myself. I gotta understand what's going on.
Because you might not be able to hear the people again. Live and direct, man. You know, there's a lot of productions going on around here. You feel me?
Oh shit, those are a lot of people. But yeah, I'm you know, this is our second show for New Year's.
Second show of the year. Happy New Year, of course, everybody. What is January? When do you stop saying Happy New Year? I'm just wondering. Now? you
I
don't
ain't gonna
go.
hold you, yo, because like customers' houses, I be still saying, they say it to me, so I be like, Happy New Year.
Somebody said these.
Yeah.
After the 10th, after the first week, it's like,
They
all right,
still
yo.
be saying it to me. I'm like, it's been a new year, but I guess, you know, they ain't
Keep it a
seen
thou
me for
wow.
the year. I don't know. So, Happy New Year.
Always love,
Happy
yo.
New Year, yeah.
Blessings to everybody that's tuning in.
But I still like the 10th, though. You're right. The 10th is like a point where it's though, like, that's it, dog.
Not New Year's.
Next time is when I see you, is what's up, or how you doing.
Leave it, I saw.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Happy New Year. New Year's is like hood shit. That's what we. That's some shit we made up. We made that shit up.
Happy New Year.
Some shit we made up. You know what I mean? Back in the day. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. We all
Incorrect grammar.
And they run with our shit that we make up too. That's the funny part. And we don't ever make no money off the shit. Man, I was just talking about that. We don't monetize off nothing that we fucking start. Nothing.
You gotta learn how to do it. Some of us don't know how to do it, but you know, we learning, man. As people, we gotta teach each other, help each other. Stop, you know, holding on to information. If you know if you know how to do something, show somebody how to do it, man. That's what it's about. Speaking of that, just showing the youth stuff, man. This is, a good episode, man. We got young Kamar in the building, man. Family, of course. Shout out to the young Kamar in the building. You know what I'm saying? What it do, Kamar? How you feeling, brother?
What's good?
Got a little young boy in the building, man. Well, how old are you, man?
I'm 17.
Damn.
Young 17.
Wet behind the ears.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And you 17, nigga, you don't know what the fuck going on. You think you be knowing. I know we all did. We all thought what the fuck we knew. We thought we was the shit. Probably was, though. But we just didn't capitalize, monetize.
When did you start, and this is a question for you, when did you start thinking you knew it all, her? When was your year that you, as a teenager, like, I got this?
Probably 7, 8 years
This
old,
guy.
thinking I knew it all.
6.
I'll be honest. I'm probably one of them niggas that was 8
Keep
years
it a
old.
thou wow.
So, we got a family member in the building shit. So that's why I probably was the
Keith,
same
this is
way.
a family affair. We got Keisha in the building.
That's me.
What up,
But I know a
Keisha?
lot. You know what I mean? My good outweighs my bad. Like my,
Lived in the same house together for a long time.
So you already know who I am. So it's like, I'm the same fucking way, just older. And we get drunk now. Now we drink.
Yeah,
We
this
ain't drink
guy.
then. We was fucking sober.
This guy.
Playing in the creek. Playing in woods and shit. It was, that's
Keep it a thou wow.
Yo, hold
Y'all
on.
don't even go.
All right, hold on.
We got a young boy.
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into it.
Yo, before we even get into it,
Go for
why
it.
don't y'all play in
Play outside. How about that?
outside, but y'all like playing creeks, the woods? You know that shit teaches you shit about nature.
That's phony.
Why though?
Outside is different.
That's phony.
That's
It's not even a lot of woods. It's like now it's like they building so much.
They
stuff. It's
tearing
not
out.
like when we was coming up. It was like a lot of land, a lot of woods,
It
a
was.
lot of creeks and stuff like that. And they building land on top of land, on top of houses, on top of houses. They don't have that type of.
You gotta have a
like
microphone.
when we was coming up. So
We're gonna get it.
It's different for them. They didn't have that coming up.
And that's why I asked that. And y'all really don't understand the basis of actually surviving. Like back in the day, it was no Instagram, my nigga. It was no technology. It wasn't no phones. It wasn't none of that shit that you could occupy yourself with. It was stuff you had to go outside to figure stuff out. Like, yo, we're gonna do something. We're gonna ride bikes. We used to do like just basic shit. Playing in the woods was the shit to us.
Well, I mean, when I was like little, when I was like 8, 9, over White Marsh, bro. Me and my friends, we went in the woods.
Y'all did?
We went in the woods.
Y'all have clubhouses?
It was this little bookstore people used to go in. Everybody used to ride the hills and you go on the hills and it's this little pop, people break their arms and stuff though.
Okay.
That was fun.
The dangerous shit, yeah. That's the shit fun. We loved dangerous shit back then. We used to like trying different shit, like adventurous. We loved the Goonies. Like we had movies like the Goonies and shit like that when we was younger. So we would mimic that shit. Oh, they doing that? They trying to find a national treasure. That's what the fuck we about to go do. We in tunnels and shit. We was yo. If we had footage and like video of what we used to do when we was younger, y'all would be even better as people. Not from what we try and teach y'all, because like you said, like that shit phony. See, to us, we like, that shit phony. No, that shit was everything to us. It's like you broke our heart. That was phony. No, it was everything to us. We learned from that. But if you could have had the footage like Blair Witch Project. The Blair Witch Project, right, is one of the highest selling independent films of all time. No, probably is the highest selling independent film of all time. They was in the woods and just taping shit. And just, the Blair Witch Project? You heard about that?
Nah.
God damn. You that young?
17, man. He's only 17.
But you gotta start doing your homework, sis.
Keep it a foul wow.
We gonna get into all that. We gonna get into all that. Yo, but we here, second show of the year. And I just want to, say recipes to Sidney Poitier because we didn't say that last joint. And I had to catch that back and I thought about it. I said, what the fuck? We didn't say recipe to the GOAT. He's like the most important black actor of all time. He's that important. That's what I was telling you about LL. LL is, to me, is the most important solo rap artist of all time. Sidney Poitier, that's crazy that I had said that. And then Sidney Poitier passed away like 2-3 days later. And Sidney Poitier is the most important black actor of all time. To me. That's just in my mind, in my brain. And I think in a lot of other people's brains too, but I just think, you gotta pay homage to a guy like Sidney Poitier, that was coming up when it was like racism, and it was crazy segregation, and you couldn't do everything that we doing right now. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that you couldn't go in the bathroom, Doug. Oh no, you couldn't go in there. You better go pee outside.
No matter how famous you was.
Yeah, no matter who you was, unless you was really plugged in with Frank Sinatra and them. And shout out to Frank Sinatra, because they say he was one of the first guys that was at his level bringing black people up and bringing black people in his comedy clubs and jazz clubs and shit like that. So gotta shout out to Frank Sinatra. But yeah, Sidney Poitier is one of the best actors of all time, and not just because he was black. It's just the fact that he was a great actor and he was black. It just it's a double entendre when you talk about a guy like Sidney Poitier. So this is a history lesson for people who don't know and want to know or should know. And if they don't want to know, well, that's on you. That's your fault. But you should know and want to know your history and how things evolve. They don't
teach you in school.
Yeah, they don't teach you everything.
Shit they teach you in schools ain't history.
We didn't learn about Marcus Garvey. I learned about that from KRS-One. KRS-One taught me Marcus Garvey.
Yeah, that's a fact.
For real, they wasn't really talking about Marcus Garvey. You said Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. It was like the same Rosa Parks. It was like the same 5 black people: George Carver, Washington Carver, Benjamin Banneker.
My son is 17. He go to Wrigleystown. He a senior, and
he a senior.
And their history class, what they teaching them, it's not real history, and they wonder why the kids don't get it. Why you don't get it? Because it's not real. And as soon as you get older, you understand that, and you understand what real history is and where we really come from. You gonna understand that shit they teaching you in the schools was never correct. It was.
Yeah, Christopher Columbus didn't discover America.
We still talking about that.
Do you think that?
Let's not even.
Do you think Christopher Columbus discovered America?
That's what they used to say. They used to be like, "Oh, he came on a boat, found it first."
And that's what they tell you, right?
Yeah.
And then you really do your knowledge and do your history. You're like, yo, it was Vikings before him. It was. Of course, I can't say the I word. Native Americans and indigenous people
right.
was way before him. But it was Vikings.
He took it from them.
Yeah, exactly. And it was Vikings before Christopher Columbus discovered anything. So Vikings was already beefing with, the Native Americans. There was already Vikings there. You know what I'm saying? So, they
never teach you that though.
It's some real shit that a black person discovered America before all that. And I'll give y'all a history lesson next. I got to go into my joint. I can't do it right now.
Yeah.
But it's really a black person that discovered all that before all that. But yo, I'm just happy to be here right now. Yo, Cincinnati won.
Cincinnati did win. Shout out to Cincinnati. Shout out to Cincinnati. The only reason. That's why I'm saying, because they do not say they represent us, but they from our division. They from our division. I would rather for them to win instead of Pittsburgh. They did. You gotta. They did us wrong. But yo, I would rather root for them than root for Pittsburgh. I would rather root for them.
They beat us twice.
I like little young Joe Burrow though, man. I think Shorty is on his. Yeah, Shorty got something with him. Yo. He a young one.
Interview after the game.
Yeah, they nice. I ain't gonna lie. You right.
I told you that was my doubt horse.
I'm really mad too. I'm watching them win, but I
just feel like it's bad play call.
But I gotta keep it. We could have won.
Why keep throwing the ball
had
at the
6 games. We could have
tied up. I just feel like y'all should have ran the ball. Why keep throwing it? They gonna try to catch everything moving, and they did.
Oh, you talking about this game? This particular game? Throw a pick, a boogie,
right to him.
Snap ball.
Bills ain't come on next. Bills in the
a boogie. Nigga threw
come on next.
I'm just a fountain of truth in a world full of lies.
A world full of lies.
That's real shit.
You's a bluffing motherfucker.
You really caught that one. I forgot all about he did that one. Motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But you're right. They made a bad play call, and that's what goes on in life. The reason why the Chargers is not in the playoffs because of a timeout that was used, and they weren't supposed to do it, and then all of a sudden the team scored and shit. Now the Chargers not in the playoffs. You goofy. You was in the playoffs. All you do is call a timeout. I mean, I'm not called the timeout. Called the timeout, gave more time on the clock, and that's what happened. So, being a coach and being a GM and all that shit is big shit. And there's a lot of white supremacy behind all that shit too. But we can get to that later.
There's a lot of money behind that shit.
Yeah, but there's a lot of, who started football and then who's been owning the teams from the football teams that they're owning.
They already know who won this.
When did it start?
Right now.
They've been owning this shit
already
before we was born.
Right,
that should go back into another, you know what I mean?
The money is already down.
Yeah, that's it.
The owners.
You ain't gonna get none of that.
They already know who's going and who's going to win.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
The money's down. Man. These guys got that type of money. It's monopoly. It's like, nigga, whatever you got, what we doing? Imagine 32 white owners
sitting in a room.
The crazy part.
Saying
anything they want.
This who we gonna go with this year. We gonna give them the wild effect though. So we going, for the wild effect, we going let this team go. But we already know this who gonna win.
Exactly.
So this who the fuck we putting our money on. This how the fuck we gonna capitalize this year. Millions. Where
Eminem.
Might be
All
millions.
about the money.
Money bills.
Shout out to Money Bills, by the way. Hey, yo, as every owner probably has some type of roots to I'm not gonna say slavery, but some type of roots to ownership of slavery ownership. They probably own Johnson and Johnson.
It's their family.
They family own a lot of land, a lot of stuff. Right, some owners are from but that football for some reason that football ownership is different. They don't want no black people to get in that fraternity for some reason.
Yeah,
man. That fraternity is difficult.
Everything comes from white supremacy for
Everything.
sports.
Yeah, we already know.
You couldn't even play sports if you wasn't. You had to be. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about the Negro leagues and all that back in the day. They robbed us from history.
Right.
They robbed us from the best playing against the best. Satchel Paige and all these guys. That's y'all fault. Babe Ruth was out that bitch drinking beers and eating hot dogs and peanuts and shit right before he go hit a fucking home run. You couldn't do that shit against a top black athlete.
Yeah.
Or a Hispanic athlete. Hispanics run baseball now, so I'm just talking about just that one particular sport. But I'm just talking about sports in general. Nigga, you couldn't. Man, them niggas wasn't playing against the best.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think the ABA turned to the NBA? Why do you think Dr. J was cooking in the ABA and they had to bring him to the NBA? The NBA was losing so much money, they didn't know what the fuck to do. Magic and Bird saved them. A black man and a white man, ironically, you know what I mean? A Magic and Bird saves basketball. They saved the NBA. When they came out, the same time they played against each other in the college championship, Magic won, and they played against you know what I mean? And then they came out the same time as a rookie. It was like, wow, all right, we got black people that's going to watch it. We got white people that's going to watch it. Because that's how I go, yo. I know it's sad to say that everything is about race, but that's how basketball got popping. And Mike just took basketball to a whole nother world.
Yeah, this country is built on that racism stuff. We already understand that, man. But we got to overcome as a black people, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't be always worried about that racism stuff all the time. We still got to do what we got to do. Take care of our business. Don't be all worrying about all that. But I don't like the fact that we do get stuck in that and say, "Oh, we can't do nothing because everybody control everything." That ain't always true. You can always make something happen, That's just something I just think about.
Fuck all that, yo. What's your mental state like, yo? You almost fucked me up, man.
I didn't even know you were gonna get to that, man.
Yeah,
but
we went in. We went in.
Change the camera angle. Mental state is excellent, man. I'm looking great. I'm feeling great.
Okay.
I'm always in good spirits now. In these days, man, it's a beautiful year. I'm in a 21-day fast right now. No weed, no liquor. I'm drinking 0% alcohol Heineken's right now.
Nigga drinking a Rolling Rock.
I'm feeling great, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I see you, sure.
Heineken got a 0% alcohol beer, man. This beer is amazing. Actually, it tastes just like a Heineken, to be honest. But
without the
alcohol.
Did it?
But I'm good though, man. I'm appreciative of life, man. Getting closer to God, doing what I do, man. Kind of trying to keep things moving right. I got my young man right here, man. My lady son right here. We been building a relationship and us spending time together right now is amazing.
That's what's up.
So this is dope for me right now. So just shout out to that, man. I'm in a good state. You feel me?
What is your mental state? What are you going through in life?
Chilling. Cool.
No, yo, see that's the yo. I got
Keep it a foul wow.
That's the slogan for 16 and over.
I'm good.
No, we want to know really
how you feel.
Mental state.
You ain't gotta tell us your.
It ain't gotta be too serious. Yeah, just you know what I mean. It's like right.
Pandemic going on, sports
going through some stuff too. So we want to know what y'all really feel.
You trying to, become who you about to become. What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm cool. Like I said, I'm cool. I know I can't speak for myself. I can speak for myself, but other people,
that's them.
I don't know about them. Me, I'm cool.
But what about you? Oh, you just cool. That's
I'm
it.
telling.
Okay, all right, you chill. I'm gonna bring that chill out your ass before this goddamn show.
He was actually at a youth program today, man. And got some good info, got some good inspirational talk. Elaborate on that. He was with a mentor. Oh, go ahead.
Let him tell
I been in this program for a minute. It's called Mentoring Males, Teens in the Hood. We bring a whole bunch of people in. We talk. People come in. They talk about their life stories and try to better ourselves, make sure it's for people, like, so we can stay out of trouble, really.
Yeah,
I
love that. Like, that was amazing. That's the shit that you need to tell these little niggas. A lot of people need to understand that. I need to know that when I was younger. You know what type of shit what I did when I was younger? We can have a talk afterwards, but I'm going to let you know that I've been through a lot of things and I've seen a lot of things and all that. But it's about somebody that can help you, too. And if you got a program or anything, type of mentorship, and you're there and you actually was there, that shit is dope. Like you said, a lot of kids, they just be chilling. I'm good. I don't need to talk to nobody. Fuck them. And then while the whole time they got a ball of fire in their body and seeing something happen, they ready to bust off, shoot a nigga, fight a nigga, or they ready to do everything to throw their life away. Throw their whole life away over one mistake. And this is that type of program that probably can help you not do that type of shit. But you need to tell people that I don't know what you're going through. Shit, you're around a lot of these kids on IG doing this and doing that. A lot of chicks, a lot of little girls doing this, twerking and all that shit. We ain't had that shit when we was growing up, though. We had to go out to see that. You had to be at the club and we seen that and they was freaking the shit out with you and all that. Oh, that was fun, but that's in person. This ain't online. Whereas though you could be a person.
I'm just a fountain of truth in a world full of lies.
You had to go outside. If you was that nigga, you was that nigga. If you wasn't, you just wasn't. You had to build yourself up to become that guy. But you know, a lot of kids don't understand that. They just think, y'all got it easy. I'm just telling y'all right now, y'all got shit at the palm of your hand. Y'all could just put your phone up, Google. We had to go to fucking Webster dictionaries and encyclopedias. We had to really go to the atlas. Like, we had to really go to the library.
Dress a certain way and go online and take a couple pictures and be a couple places.
Yep.
And you somebody, or you thinking you somebody. It's like IG people look at that as real life and they feel like, oh, this validates who you are as a person. Whereas though when we was coming out, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have all of that. So it was like who you were was portrayed when you was outside and you meet people, you greet people, and your actions outside and how you carried yourself and the things you did outside is what made you who you are. People looked at you like, oh no, that's a real person.
Like
it was like real life stuff. So if you did it, people knew.
We knew
we knew
act
you was
like
about
you do a lot
that.
of shit
You know,
on IG.
you can't just do shit on IG and be like, oh, they bout it. I don't know if you bout this IG. This shit ain't even real. So it's a difference. Like if you was that outside and people saw it, we knew that's what you was capable of. It's like nowadays, if you on Instagram and it looks this way, that's how it is, and this is life for you. Like, nah, that ain't real life. Shit, phony.
Until you get out there and you actually be around these
And
people
then
that
you
was
get
on
out
IG.
there and really do
Like,
it.
yo,
If you
them
get
niggas
out
be
there
doing
and
that
people
shit.
looking at you like, oh, you really gonna do what you about, or you really about what you are on IG now. And people start to look like, oh, that shit phony.
Yeah.
This ain't even who they are. They just IG people. Right?
Talking in captions.
Yeah.
At least you know that because that's what's going on right now.
How's your mental state, my guy?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, yo. Only thing that's on my mind right now, to be honest with you, yo, because Bushi had COVID, Diamond had COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Prayers up for them.
Tia had COVID. Cindy, the whole house over there had COVID. You know what I'm saying? So Bushi couldn't come home. I haven't seen my son. I seen my son when he caught it, and I had to go over there and bring medicine and all that shit. I did all that. But I know me, I already had COVID when it first came out. That was the worst shit I ever felt in my goddamn life. And I ain't trying to be around that shit at all. I ain't trying to touch nothing. You don't got to touch me. But I will drop everything off you need. Whatever you need me, I got you. Boom. I can't hug you. I can't.
You had the real COVID. You had the real COVID.
Yeah,
we getting just the flu COVID.
The COVID I had.
Omar crying. He had that.
I wasn't gonna wake up.
You had that no smell, no taste.
Everything.
Whatever. Fever.
Except for
weakness.
appetite. I was hungry, but I couldn't taste it. Like wifey would make some good shit. I'd be like, it look good as shit.
It used to taste like ace.
Yeah, you can't. It's like, what the fuck is that? To like glue. Yeah.
And it don't come back for a long time.
You just
hope.
You just hope that it get back together. And
But praying for the fam.
Oh my God, I never caught COVID yet.
And you
Good for you.
nigga be happy.
Clap it up for that.
And I be street.
Outside. You already know. Shout out to Key. She be outside.
You know what the key is? Vitamins. Build up your immune system. Take all the vitamins that you can take. Everybody's immune system is different though. Everybody got different health problems and everything.
Yep.
I'm fortunate enough to not have a lot of health problems. I only have high blood pressure. That's it. And I take blood pressure pills. I don't have no other health problems other than that. So it's like, I don't know, but I take vitamins every day. Even before COVID, I was taking vitamins every day.
Yeah,
so
cool.
I don't know if my system is just built up. And I just thank God I just never caught COVID. Like, my son had it, my mom had it, like, a lot of my family members had it, friends had it. I've been around them, and I still never caught COVID.
That's
so I don't know.
Fucking amazing.
That is amazing.
Like, if you ain't caught none of it, like, that's great, yo. You know what I'm saying? And I be telling motherfuckers, yo, like, for real. I had that shit for real. I don't wish that shit on nobody, you know what I mean? If you had it, you went through it. But for what I went through, you don't want to fuck with that. They thought they was like, I had my family coming in and out. You know, I already told this story before, but I'll elaborate. My family was coming in the room because I was really quarantining. Like, I'm really like I'm abide by the rules. Stay in the house stay in the room for 10 days, retest the 14th
Oh,
day.
that was fine.
Yeah, see now, that's what I'm
Go back to work at the 5
that's
days.
what I'm trying, that's why I said that. You supposed to really, really quarantine. Nobody, you can't leave the room. They gotta bring your shit and drop your food off like the DoorDash type nigga. Like, for real, I had to live. I was in jail, but I was loving it till like the 6th day, and I was like, I'm not I don't want to sit in the house too long. Like I'm like, all right, it was cool. I watched all my shit. I watched all the Netflix. I caught up to all my shows. I'm trying to make some money. Now I'm missing money, losing money, and all that. So it's like, yo, all I say is to everybody who had it or who didn't have it, yo, just stay clean, stay out of people's faces, yo, and use your They know what this is. They know what the fuck that is. All that, get that shit out of here because you touch your face, your nose, all that, your eye, you scratch your eye, all that shit give you COVID. You touch the gas pump, you come back, I forgot to wash my shit, COVID. Yeah, you touch this goddamn this rag, this tape. Yeah. Damn, my bad. Shit, COVID. Yeah, all that shit is COVID. I think COVID is every fucking way.
You can't let it control you though and be afraid like that. But you still gotta live. But you still gotta like Keisha was saying, man. You gotta take care of your body, man. You gotta drink water. You gotta take vitamins. You gotta get rest. You gotta be mindful of those things and wear masks and put on gloves and have sanitizer.
That's a fact.
And keep distance. All that stuff you gotta do all that. This is the life we live, man. 2022. Welcome. We here.
Talk about the albums that came out.
Big albums. What do you think about it? I ain't even listened to Cordae yet.
You ain't that Cordae?
I ain't listened to Cordae
You like Cordae
yet.
Nah, I'm listening to y'all.
Damn.
Young 17.
Nigga don't listen to Cordae, nigga rap his ass off. He a young nigga.
You don't know who Cordae is?
You know when you hear a certain song.
You don't listen to him at all?
Nah.
Damn, my man, he don't know nothing.
What you listen to?
Listen up. Rap. Like underground music.
Like what? Give us some names.
Mainstream, G Herbo,
That's
Lil
my
Durk.
guy. I fuck with Herbo. Dirt.
Lil Durk. Who else? Who else out there, bro? There's a whole bunch of people.
Drizzy? Do you fuck with Drizzy?
Drake?
Yeah.
Nah, not like that. No.
You don't fuck with Drizzy? Damn.
Nah.
But I see what he's saying, Dirk and Herbo, because they started out as underground artists, but they became mainstream artists. You know that, right?
Yeah, Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
Cool. I bump Lil Baby. People from here, Baltimore, I gotta rep the hometown.
That's what I want to hear. So who you fuck with from Baltimore? You say Young Bone, right?
Yeah, he's cool. Tech, he cool too.
Yeah,
got
Tech.
cool songs.
Of course.
Moose, he's still alright.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of people, OTR Chaz.
Top. Yeah, I hear.
A whole bunch of them. NLU.
That's why I say shout out to Raw Dope Podcast, because Raw Dope has really Raw Dope Podcast. Like that's another, that's my guy. Shout out to Ham, Fat Ham, and Kenny. Those are my guys, and those guys, they cover that part of Baltimore. You know what I mean? I cover whatever I can get from Baltimore. Whoever want to fuck with me, come fuck with me. But when it come down to the young Generation Z, they call it what, Gen Z?
Yeah, Gen Z.
Gen Z. Yeah, he got that. Them niggas, they on. Yeah, that's the one you need to go on. But that's the whole point. This is family type shit. That's my man. So you here now. So he gonna look at this shit and be like, oh, damn, we gotta holler at you. Now we gotta hear your fucking music. And we gotta hear because when you say a nigga, all right, cool, and all that, the niggas gonna be looking at you like, I'm just that's it.
Nah,
nigga, how good are you? Then they gonna, I'm just being honest. They gonna say, how good are you? Is you just alright? Are you just cool? Or, you know what I'm saying? You know how Baltimore niggas is. Baltimore niggas,
right?
You know how Baltimore niggas look at you because we the cockiest niggas in America. I think Baltimore is top 3, and New York is number 1. We already know New York is the most arrogant, cockiest, and I love y'all, New York. And why? You know I love you, motherfuckers. I go up New York. That's one of my favorite cities in the world. But y'all some cocky motherfuckers. Y'all think y'all started everything. And nobody can fucking argue with y'all and debate with y'all about things that y'all did and what's going on. I get it. That's New York. We get it. But Baltimore is kind of the same way. When they hear niggas say, I'm just all right, nigga in his mind, like, some niggas so cocky and arrogant, they might be like, he ain't nobody even tell me that I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
that's how Baltimore, they be like, who the fuck is he to tell me I ain't that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just
we all got opinions, you know what I'm saying?
Go,
everybody got their opinion on their music, man. I mean, everybody from Baltimore ain't dope. You know what I mean? Let's be honest.
No, but
I mean,
music
like,
is subjective, period.
Yeah, everybody
doesn't
got...
matter
everybody, you know, your name is making a lot of moves, and you got, you know, good music. But you can have your opinion on people's music, man. Ain't nothing wrong with having an opinion on your music.
Of course. I'm just telling you how Baltimore niggas get down. I'm just telling you how the city is. City be like, man, you know what I mean? Certain person that see that and be like, that's all he said I was. You might have fucking woke him up and made him better. Now he might go in the studio like, kill everybody. Or then he might just look at you like, man, fuck is him. That's just, fuck is yo. He ain't nobody. You know what I mean? That's how Baltimore is. That's just us. I'm telling you, we top 3 cocky motherfuckers in America. Yeah, I travel. I've been in places. Baltimore, yeah, we different. L slang, L accent, L everything is different. Baltimore is a whole nother entity, yo. When you come into some, they tell you say you. Yeah, you're going to some spot like yo say blue. I'm like, oh damn, they enamored about this shit. Like The Wire and all that shit. That shit is real. When you be like, you from Baltimore, like, so is it like, how's it like? Is it really like The Wire is how it is?
Yeah.
You be like,
is it all them bent houses?
Yeah. But in your mind, you like, nigga,
It's regular.
this is what goes on. But they don't know that. Maybe that particular part of the city where they from, they ain't seen that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of hate too.
Woo! You right about that. It's hard to come up in Baltimore as far as a musician, an artist, a rapper.
Of course, because I
Try
feel
the
like
hardest.
no, they don't. Nobody don't be really looking over there. Like,
And why do you think that happened? Why do you think nobody looks at us? Like, you don't think we had school?
we really got like it's really people in this city who really be out here really talking their shit, but nobody be looking. Nobody really got that real. It's not no real spotlight. Like everybody killing each other. So it's crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
Nobody can't really make it out.
It's like, how many? What's the date? What's the date today? What's the date?
Today is what, 16?
I think it's like 14 deaths, 14 or 15 deaths in Baltimore already. 16. It might be 16 deaths, and it's only been 16 days. I mean, that's just the city that we live in. It's a small city. We only got 600,000 per capita. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't understand. That's why we top 3 in murders. And that's not nothing to brag on. It's not nothing to be slick about. But that's the actual fact that we're top 3 in murders because of per capita. And we only have 600,000 people. You know, in Chicago, it's 10 million people. You know, in New York, it's 10 million. You're like, in LA, it's 10 million people. In Baltimore, it's 600,000 people. Compared to 10 million people. And we getting murders. We're seeing shit that, you know, it's just astronomical numbers. Like it's unreal at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Speaking about that, and we, you know, you get on here, and, you know, you get on your rant, sir.
You're top. I'm just saying.
Talk about,
these are
know,
facts.
I know how you do. Yeah, and I know how you do.
Yeah,
you know,
we
you
talk shit, whatever.
No.
But I speak facts. And I want you to Google facts.
Let me tell you what I'm trying to get to, Herb.
I want you to Google
Herb, you're not understanding
facts.
what I'm trying to say because you're not listening to me for a second. I'm giving you your props. I'm trying to
I don't
tell
be
you.
mad at when you do that.
I'm not saying you're not. Just listen to me for a second. I'm saying you come in with the, you know, the knowledge and what you know what's going on in the city, and you know we know what the situation is in Baltimore. We lived here our whole life. You know, I know that you're passionate about the children and the youth. You know, man. Shout out to this episode. You know, I you know, dropped a dime on you the other day just to, you know, pursue this passion that you have, man. We need to continue to help the youth, and there is solutions to some of the stuff that we're talking about, and making the right, you know, plan to do so. So write down some stuff. I'm gonna have some stuff written down, and we're gonna work on some programs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to. That's how we help the youth. We doing it here, of course, with the podcast. Hold on, clap it up.
Like, you know what I mean? At least try to.
Yeah, I'm saying, and I'm saying, your mindset. What I'm saying, you got to take the step. You got to make it happen.
I like that.
Let's do something to actually impact the city, this county that we love and that we appreciate. Let's do it.
Go.
Let's do it.
I already said I'm trying to start the no innocent women, no kids movement. And the reason why I say no innocent women, no kids, is because a lot of women, and you know, a lot of younger women or whatever, older women period, are not exempt from being cruddy. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't understand that the fact that women
are in the mix too.
Exact gang members, all that shit, and they do a lot of shit and set people up and all that shit. So I'm not talking about them. If they did some cruddy shit, then that's on That's their time. That's the life they gotta live, and I'm not involved with that anymore. Yeah, I was in that life. I was a street nigga and all that. I'm not in that no more. I'm a working man. But when it comes down to like innocent, like older people, like the woman that got killed over, you know what I mean? The church and all that type stuff. I like shit like that. 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds
that got
killed.
shot in the shootout.
Like just babies
the woman
dying from a shot, from a bullet. That should outrage everybody. I think everybody should say, fuck this shit. That's when you get me mad. I'm gonna get mad about that. Yeah, because I don't like that shit. I be in the hood. What the fuck you want me to say to them? Nigga, I don't know who did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just
what do you expect you to do?
I'm just speaking from the fact that our peers, people at our age, maybe they can deliver my message to everybody that they know. Maybe, like, we got him on here right now. He could deliver the message, or we could tell everybody, yo, watch Keep It a Stat podcast, because you really talk some real shit. I just want our kids not to go through, yo, they're dying, like, younger at an alarming rate. When we were younger, no, 15, 17-year-olds wasn't dying like that. It'd be every now and then. That was every now. Now it's every day. That's the difference. And if people don't understand that, I don't know what the fuck we talking about.
Yeah,
that's the difference. Yo, your age are dying like it's like it's a fucking new style or some shit. Like it's like the new thing to die young, to not even live your dreams out. That ain't slick. That shit is gay. Faggot shit. All that. I'm sorry.
Relax.
But that's the words that I have to use.
You don't have to use those words. You can say they're not. No,
but it ain't about them.
No.
See, if they think it's about them, then they stupid.
Listen, Herbie. I want to say something to you. No, listen to me for a second. No, listen, Herbie.
LGBT.
Don't worry. It's not about that. I'm just saying, express yourself in a way that we know that's.
C, D, E, F, G,
we know
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
No, I'm just saying when you express the concern you have for these children, the concern you have for these children, you can express
all the power. You know I love y'all.
They got power.
You can express how you feel about the children and making it happen. What is one of your solutions that you feel that you can actually implement to help the youth?
I just think that we don't have rec programs, and that's where everything fucked up at.
Man, and I've been telling you, probably going rec programs.
But I know that. But we at least when we was growing up, we at least had that, and we had coaches, different motherfuckers from the community that we didn't even know. Yo, we had coaches that we didn't even know where they was from, right?
Guess what? It started at home, though. You know the difference? Let me tell you what the difference is.
Home fucked up.
Let me tell you what the difference is. Even when your home was fucked up, you had family that'll take you into it, that'll help and to try to guide you if your family couldn't guide you.
But you don't think
nowadays, nobody cares.
Like it's just like
nobody cares. It's like if your mother and father fucked up, it's nobody to back it up
at all
to come help. Not really. A lot of these people, they just like, oh, I'm living my life. I got my own people to take care of. They not helping you. They out here fending for themselves. The difference is when we was coming up, if a family member was fucked up, you had somewhere else to go. Or somebody else was like, we got y'all. We going to take y'all in until y'all able to go back home.
At least you could ask. Yeah, at least you could ask him and shit.
It was when we was coming up, your goddamn neighbors could whip your ass if you was doing something wrong.
That's real shit.
Nowadays,
you can get cheese,
trust nobody's child.
You can get some milk.
Yeah, you can't do that shit. You can't do that now.
You can't. You gonna look bad.
Do that.
Or you like a bum.
Not even if you look like a bum. People don't even want to be bothered. Damn. Everybody's so on edge.
Damn.
People are on the edge.
I can't borrow 2 eggs.
People don't even want you to knock on their door.
Damn, at all. Like
nowadays, you knew all your neighbors. Now you don't even fucking know your neighbors. These motherfuckers don't even speak. I even know you don't live around here. Some of these motherfuckers don't even speak. You be like, damn, I've been living next door for you 10 years. I don't even know your name.
I don't even know who the fuck you are. I never seen your face.
What? It's different.
I never even seen you at the gas station.
It's a whole
the Wawa, the Roy. What the fuck?
Life is different. And that's why I said our children coming up and the ones coming up behind them, I just don't even know what to say.
All we can do is what? Look.
I just asked you, what do you think we can do?
I'm gonna ask her one question. We seen all that. We did all this. We here. Fuck all that we went through, right? We could current like this. We could talk about our back in the day shit. We did it better than y'all. We can do all that, right? And we ain't even got current like that. What we can say is we're still here. Niggas still look good, dog. Niggas ain't looking all crazy. Niggas ain't fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So niggas really had their wits. Niggas still know what the fuck going on. Niggas had children, that's growing up, going to college, high school, all these type of things. So we're actually raising our own kids. What would be your advice to an older person, to us, to like people our age, 40, 41, 42, 43? What would be your advice to tell us how to raise y'all better?
It would probably just, I don't even know. Like, stuff really different. I would really say it's like stuff is different now. Because really stuff is everything on the phone. Everything recorded. Everybody always want to record something. It'd be hard for little kids. Because say people be coming to school looking like a bum. Like holes in their pants, holes in their shoes or something. They stink. Or something like that.
They stink. Yeah, hygiene is a motherfucker.
Somebody get the recording like, oh, he dirty.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Post it on IG. Then it make people get sad. Then little kids start killing themselves because it be sad like that. So it's like the phone, like, everything get recorded.
That shit real. You're right. You're like far as recording and like capturing shit that shouldn't been captured. Because there's certain shit we seen.
And then everybody gonna see.
We can talk about it.
Everybody gonna
it's
see.
a lot of shit that niggas
all
was
we
doing.
do is talk about it.
And a lot of niggas that was doing.
Ain't no footage of it.
Yeah, you can't.
It'll never be seen.
You just know what you
just
know.
You know.
If you know, you know.
It's a difference.
That's like that's the saying. If you know, you know.
Forever.
Mm-hmm.
So
10 years from now, I can look at that same video he talking about.
Yep.
But you remember? Remember when she did this?
And you can really go back to it.
Be like,
we
look.
can't do that.
Like, look,
we be like, nigga, all that shit that nigga did or she did. We don't have no footage. It's just like he say, she say, and now it's gossip at this point. Now, you know what I mean?
That's an amazing point he just made, though, because
I like that point. That was a good point.
How can he give us advice on how to raise them? I mean, of course,
that's why I asked him that.
But how can he give us advice?
Oh, give me my props for the question. I got Pete.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so look, what I'm saying is like PB break, but like that was a good point, because how are we going to? I mean, how would the youth tell us or give us some advice when he just said everything they do is being watched, or it's one thing they do wrong can be put out there, and their whole self-esteem is getting put down. We can give our children as much self-esteem, and we help them, empower them, give them the right tools and everything. But soon as one thing, may discourage them in school, or somebody record it and then it get posted and then everybody's talking about it, how are they going to bounce back from that? They come home and might talk to us. They might not even talk to us about it. They might just don't even know what to say about it, because it's like, or if you got a real relationship with, I think it's all about just having a relationship, of course, teaching them right from wrong, but also teaching them rights, what they can and can't do out here, looking out for themselves. Of course, just being mindful of what's around you, your surroundings, because anything can happen. So all of those things are important information to give to your children. But, like he's saying, like anything can pop off, and the next thing you know, if you're not up to par and saying one wrong decision, the whole world is going to be on blast, and that might mess up a whole child's, killing themselves and all that. So that's a big point, Kamal. So, I'm going to reiterate.
Fourth and third grade is with iPhone 11.
Wow. Fourth grade with an iPhone. 11 years old with a phone, a computer in your hand in school.
Yeah.
Like when we was growing up, you couldn't even have a pager. You couldn't have, you got suspended for having a pager in school. And a pager, you know what a pager is, right?
No.
Oh, good, A beeper, you know what a beeper is?
Yeah.
So that's basically what a pager is. Somebody pages you and say they want you, you get in contact with them. They'll page you and you call them. You couldn't bring that to school, let alone a phone. A lot of, growing up, we didn't really have phones, but as the years progressed, we would have phones, and you couldn't bring your phone to school. You couldn't bring your phone out in class and nothing like that. But that's a good point, though. So what do you? I'm gonna give you the question again, because you just broke down something, and I want you to try to, just give us some type of, I don't know. I would say some idea of what y'all go through, and what can we do as parents to just understand more what y'all go through. Like, what do you feel like you could give a 30, 40-year-old parent some just good knowledge on what y'all go through, just to add on to that possibly, or what do you think could go better, or what do you think could be something that could help you out a lot more? I mean, anything.
I really don't know. Really, just tell them like, I don't know, mind your business.
Joe, who mind their business?
The kids.
Oh, you saying the kids? Okay, so you saying
like,
children should mind their business and just
like,
okay.
Not like mind your business, because once you start trying to jump on other people's stuff,
business,
like
right.
Now you causing attention to yourself, and now you like that's a good.
That's a good one. And so I basically asked him, and I just elaborated on that whole the posting and kids not being up to par, and they might get their whole spot blown up and get self-esteem issues. He just did say a good advice for us: just tell your children to mind their business and not jump into every situation that you ain't got nothing to do with. Just focus on you and take care of your business.
The parents?
But then
not the parents, the kids.
Oh, kids.
Yeah, like so kids focus on what you're focused on. Don't jump into everybody's business.
Hell no.
Don't be always be always just jumping on another person.
That was like that back then though.
Right.
You should never do that.
Yeah, and that's good advice.
But they kids, like he's saying, okay.
But it's like they kids.
Yeah, so you're going to do that,
so
right?
they
and you got a phone and
they got friends and jump
followers and all that.
Yeah,
they
don't
really,
be a follower.
Right.
Don't be a follower.
And we've been, they was preaching that to us when we was kids though. They would say, don't be a follower, don't do a crime, don't do this, don't do that. And then you'd be like, you see another person that's doing this and it looks successful. It looks like he's doing this or she's doing it. They lit. It's like, man, they lit from all the negative shit that they're doing. Why shouldn't I do it? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Money Bills too. He tapped in. Devin, you know what it is. Blizzy. Melvin in the building, man. We got a lot of people just chiming in, man. Derek Hendricks was in the building today. April Scott, man. Just love. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so I'm gonna ask you a question. You know what I mean?
Money Bills.
This is the last time. This is the last question that I have to, that I'm gonna ask about. The young people shit and old people shit. But for the young. Far as your life, your style, where you at in life and all that, and your age group, your class and all that. What do you think about like when they're filming each other having sex and shit like that in bathrooms and all that shit that's going on? Motherfuckers is fucking and doing all these things and then they actually filming and they putting it out there in the atmosphere. What do you think about that? Like when people do that, what do you say in your mind?
That's crazy. That's crazy. He like, oh, they really
so it's
did
crazy
that.
to you too. All right.
They really did that.
It ain't normal.
It's like now it's becoming the new normal.
Okay. It's becoming the new normal, like for a motherfucker. Because back in the day, they would have, for a good time, call such and such number. They would just put up the number in the bathroom.
Oh, what about the chat line though? What about the live chat line? You know about the chat line?
Oh, I don't know about that.
You never was hit to the chat line?
I don't know about that shit.
Yo, the chat line was really big in like 2002, 3, 4, 5. You would go on the chat line, right? You would put a message out there. You would call a number. No, I'm just saying it was the internet. It was like a pre-internet.
Oh,
like, internet was on the rise,
like
but the chat line was a thing. Like you saying, like how you saying, like you just saying, like call the number, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. But this was something that was just brewing. Like you would put a message out there, like my name was so and so. Come holler at me. Hit number 5. Boom boom. And then like females would have a line. They had like, so I'm this, that, and the third, blah blah. So call this number. Boom. So then you would give them a message. And then the message will come back, and then the message would be tapping each other with messages. Then you can do a live chat at the same time. So you be like, I want to talk to this person. I want to talk to this person. And then this person would jump on the line, and y'all can talk to each other.
It's like a three-way.
And then you can link, like two at the same time. And you be like,
but you don't even know each other.
Y'all don't know each other from Adam and Eve.
I get what you're saying.
So it's funny because, of course, shout out to you. I mean, just us growing up, man. I mean, it is what it is. But like. That was like before social media, before the internet, and then once that started to chime off, of course we started to get Facebook, we started to, do like, MySpace and all all that stuff was starting to hit.
Napster and all that.
Napster, yeah, Napster was that, but I'm just saying like the social networking. Yeah, you never heard about chat line?
About that.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're young. I don't know, you're not familiar with the chat line, of course, right? You never heard of that,
No,
right?
okay. He wasn't even born.
Right. So, what's the first social media site that you are aware of that you was introduced to?
That's a good question.
First thing I downloaded on my phone, it was
like the first. Yeah.
It was like Instagram, Kick,
IG,
Instagram,
Kick on there.
Mm-hmm.
What else was on it? Like, that's really what everybody was really on. Kick.
What's the gaming app? What's the gaming shit?
What game?
They be playing the games. Twitch. Was you on Twitch?
No.
Did you start? You fuck with that?
Twitch came later. Twitch is like
But
fairly new though.
Twitch was out early, but nobody knew about it.
Right. But it
You know
wasn't
what I'm
like
saying?
out. A lot of stuff was out. But
Yeah,
wasn't
like you
popular.
ain't know about it. It just got popular in a certain year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's So Instagram and Kick. Okay.
People was
Yeah.
on Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Everybody loves
Everybody
Snap.
fuck with Snap. Even older people was fuck with
Yeah.
If you ain't have a Snap, I didn't even have a Snap. But if you didn't have a Snap, it was corny. Like, nigga, I ain't even care about this shit. But my wife had it. You know what I mean? So I was part of Snap. She had Snap shit.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I think, her, to back, to wrap this up about the, not just, we're going to get into other topics, but yeah, doing what we doing now, man, getting, a younger, youth in the building, get on here and talk about his experiences, empowering him, showing, and by example too, leading by example. I always feel like leading by example is important, showing them things, doing real things, being productive in life, teaching life skills. That's what I'm trying to do with him, of course. And like I said, man, we building our relationship. We've had our ups and downs. It ain't been the best. You know what I mean? Like, we
Was y'all getting arguments?
No, we never got in an
I wish
argument.
y'all was there.
No, you're funny.
I laughed at y'all too.
We never got into an argument,
I
but
just want to know what it's about.
there has been moments where he's been, a little maybe frustrated about some things that, I probably haven't been doing in our relationship with me and my baby. Shout out to my baby Margot too, of course. Love her. That's my woman. Planning on building a foundation with her, and like I said, him being here is very special for me personally, speaking about his life. And I just want to say, man, just showing by example, man.
You never bring him around Jordan and Cam. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're going to link up. No, we're going to link up.
Look. My sons, they ain't my sons. They are my sons.
Y'all married, right?
But I have two stepsons also. That's not my, my biological sons. But my oldest, he age. Y'all probably get along like a motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you right now, he's a young boy junkie. Oh yeah, he's an NBA young boy. That's the best artist in the world to him right now. And I'm gonna be honest with you. That nigga make a lot of great music. NBA Youngboy is a fucking artist. He's not just a nigga that talk crazy. No, he's an artist. That nigga know how to get it in and out of pockets. Know how to when I look at music, I look at how good are you making the music. Not you made a good song or not. How good are you making music? What's your longevity like? How many albums can you make? Youngboy keep coming, dog. Everybody who wrote him off when he first came out thought Shorty got better and bigger. He's the biggest artist in the game besides Drake, to me. Besides Drizzy. Drizzy is number one. You can say Kendrick. Maybe you can say Cole. But Youngboy is more beloved. Like, people want to be like him is what I'm saying. So I don't know, you know what I mean? That's why I be trying, when I talk to young people, like, music to us means you want to be like that nigga and want to rap like that. LL Cool J was like that for me. That's back in the 80s. This some back in the day shit. You don't know about that type shit. I'm just letting you know. In the 80s, I wanted to be LL. That was the all in, all be all. He's the best MC ever. Who the fuck comes in here and do this shit and just come in up and just go crazy on the mic? Like, what? He's that good? And he's so charismatic. His personality is great. He got his look good, his style, his swag. That was LL to me. These young dudes, like a lot of people your age and all that, Youngboy the one.
Yeah, Christian.
And I know you know that.
Christian said he is because, the more vulnerable you are as an artist, the more success.
About everything he went
the
through.
More success you achieve. That's what she said. The more
he talk about everything he went through, everything he going through. Like, Youngboy really, like, besides all the, if he banging shit, nigga, I know how he do, but I'm talking about when he really expressing himself, he be really saying some shit like,
Drake did the same thing.
Yo really went through that shit. And he really went through it.
Drake
and
did the same thing.
But Drizzy don't talk about killing niggas.
No, exactly. You ain't
That's
got
the
to talk.
difference.
Yeah, because you don't. I mean,
Drizzy don't come out and talk about, I'm going to bang on everybody, shoot everybody down hard.
Yeah.
Baltimore loves shit like that. That's why they love Youngboy. Because that's what Baltimore is about. But I wanted to ask you a question, yo, before we even move on, because I got a couple little things before we get out of here. I wanted to ask you a good question. I need you to have an honest answer. I don't want you to
just keep it.
Just keep it a thou wow. Who's the best artist that you've ever heard? Who's the best person you've ever heard? Because you only rapping because you heard someone rap. You didn't make up rap. You know that, right? You didn't make up knowing how to rap and know what melodies. Who is the one that said, yo, I want to rap because of him? Who's the best artist you've ever heard in your life? Number one, just one person. I don't need you to give me 10, 5, 3, just one.
It gotta be like Wayne or somebody. Like
Weezy. Yo, you know the crazy part about Weezy? Sorry for the Wait. Oh, damn, we didn't talk about Sorry for the Wait came out too. Sorry for the Wait is on all DSPs. Y'all know that? Oh, it's on Tidal now. Oh, yeah. Remember we talking about what mixtapes can come on your shit? It just came on Tidal yesterday, nigga. Friday, nigga. Sorry for the Wait is out on Tidal right now. Shout out to Weezy F motherfucker. But I'm glad you said that. Yo, I think Weezy is, he might be top 10, yo.
Of course.
Yo, no, because in my 10 he's not. In my little crazy ass circumference of music and MCs, I'm like, he's not. But then I'll be like this, I had to wake up again. He might be. Yo.
He might actually beat Hov in a
versus.
He might be the only one that can beat Hov in a versus.
I think it's Drizzy. First of all, it's Nas, but besides Nas, everybody want to go with the other, the swag music. That's what y'all think. That's what's going to be Hov. That's not going to be Jay-Z. Jay-Z's not going to lose to swag music. He's going to lose to hard street records. The same way Kiss beat, the way the Locks beat Dipset is the way Hov's going to be beat. You can't beat him without that. If you don't have street records that everybody in the streets love, you're not beating Jay-Z.
So where do you rank Lil Wayne at?
So get that Jay-Z shit out of here.
So where do you rank Lil Wayne?
Yes, Wayne and Drake, to me, because Drake has everything, because Wayne has everything, because those two have everything.
Exactly.
I can put them up against Jay-Z. And Wayne, I'm going to go out on a limb. Y'all. He's top 10.
Drizzy and Wayne is top 10.
Because of all the overall shit that I'm looking at, and I can't keep holding on to all the shit that I used to love. See, I'm a real nigga. I ain't gonna be like, oh, all right, Big Daddy Kane is better than Lil Wayne. I don't think he is.
You smell me.
Big Daddy Kane is amazing on the mic, and he's charisma, style, performance, everything. But when it comes down to this MC and shit,
I mean, them old. Not to even hate on the older school. No, hold up. No,
we talking about bars.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Like the older school, they had bars, but I mean, just like everything else, music elevated. It's like everything else, it elevated. It evolved. Right. The articulation of a Wayne or Nas. Yeah, the articulation has gotten better, yo.
Now you got Kyrie. It's like, oh dang, that's the ultimate for
you can't. Yeah, you can't. You know you can't compare LeBron to Bill Russell. Like if you'd have put LeBron back then, he would dominate. If you put Lil Wayne in 1988, he would make a lot of those guys look ridiculous. Let's be honest. Not everybody. Not everybody. No, I'm telling you. That's what I'm just saying. Not everybody.
That's why.
But I'm saying some people he would.
You see what I'm saying? Coogee Rap is. See, this is where I get into my hip hop bag, and that's what I love, and that's what I told you about to start doing. It's about to be all hip hop.
Moving right along. Let's keep it moving. So, what is the hip hop?
Ain't no moving right along.
No, the hip hop. The hip hop you talking about? Let's get to it.
Coogee Rap will kill Wayne. Far as bar at the bar and all that type, the way I look at MCing, Wayne is amazing. He is one of the best that ever done it. But he's cool. You some more. He the one that 4-4 is the more 4. He the one that started that type of style that make you say rhyme at the rhyme at the rhyme at the rhyme. Wayne is like a descendant of that. Punchlines, metaphors, line at the line. I'm not waiting for the next 5 lines to make a punchline. No, Wayne will give you that shit every line, and it's always slick.
And he's still doing it too.
Wayne comes from that though. He's
That's why you gotta give him his props.
He came out in 96, 97. Yo, that nigga he came out when he was 13, 15 years old.
11, something like that. He been rapping since he's been like 11.
But he got noticed, and people who know who Wayne was around 15,
and
16, 17.
Also, the thing about this, Wayne is still doing it right now. He's doing it right now. You know what I mean? He's putting music out right now, and he's still that. That's important.
Corday album. Shout out to Corday, yo. Corday put out a dope album, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. Corday has a really good album, and I see a lot of people that saying that Corday put out an album that is something missing, and I don't know what they mean by something is missing. I don't know what y'all want, because he don't talk street shit, yo. Y'all don't. Listen, yo. Every rapper doesn't talk street. We had Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul. We had all the motherfuckers, Souls of Mischief, Far Side. I can name so many fucking MCs that didn't talk street, and they were successful in making music. You don't have to be chop a nigga down, kill a nigga. You don't have to do that shit to make fucking money in music. Corday is showing you that. J. Cole showing you that. Kendrick showing you that. Drake. I can name the best MCs in the game. They don't talk about none of that shit y'all be fucking following, not you. Because you already told me you be looking at certain shit that like it's phony. So, but a lot of young people, if it ain't a young boy, if it ain't a money bag, if it ain't Key Glock, no shit like that, I can go. I know them shits. I listen to everybody. I'm a PB Longway fan. You know what I mean? I listen to all this shit. I'm a dog. Rest in peace, motherfucking dog. I hate black people for that. I don't hate all my black people, but I hate black people for that. You killed Young Dolph. That hurt me. He's one of my favorites. And you did that, and I'm really, really, really sad about that. I don't like the fact that Young Dolph got killed, and I don't know why he got killed. I'm not into all that, what was going on and this and that and that and the third. But that nigga looked out for everybody where he was from, yo. That nigga was one of them guys. He's a pillar of the community. He's a pillar of that state of Tennessee. He's a pillar of that city of Memphis. You should not kill a pillar, yo. You should be able to work it out. I don't give a fuck what happened, yo. You that motherfucking pressed about killing a nigga that you need help, yo. Young Dog being killed ain't right, yo. That shit, you need to scratch that out of, yo. That's like Pop getting killed. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel, yo. When it come down to that type of music, yo, Dolph is one of them, yo. For real, man. He one of them, man. Y'all killed that man, yo. I don't rock with that, yo. But you know, that's how life is, yo. We gotta build on what happened from him, and we gotta build on top of what can happen from him. Okay, you know what he did for his community, you know what he did for music, you know what he did. So we should start doing everything that Dolph did, you know what I'm saying? As far as like in your own life, yo, that nigga really looked out for a lot of people, man. And a lot of niggas don't be doing that, yo. A lot of niggas don't be really opening the businesses and row houses and shit like that. They don't be doing that shit, yo. And Dolph was really doing that shit in his hood and all in his circumference. And y'all really don't understand how great of a man he was to society, to humanity, yo. It's not because of music. It's just because of what I know what he was doing. And I love his music at the same time. So it make me get more passionate about it because shit is crazy to me. Y'all really killed Dolph,
him and Nipsey, man.
Oh my God. We already went through that Nipsey shit.
Both of those losses
That's what I'm saying.
Both of those losses were a big, you know,
killed
that meant just terrible for hip hop.
They really looked out for the community, yo.
Black communities was just
what the fuck y'all want? It's like y'all want more than what y'all can fucking handle. You don't even know what you want at this point when you kill people like that. I don't even want to talk about it because it's street shit. And I don't like to talk about street shit really on my podcast. I don't really talk about that. But we talk about rappers that we fuck with and, you know, and how it trickles down into life.
That's what they be doing here.
Yeah.
They be killing rappers here.
Yep.
That's just like What?
Scooter.
Big Six just died. Big Six just got shot.
That's crazy.
He died.
That's crazy. You're like, wow. Like, is that serious, yo? Y'all really be having to take people out, yo, because of what happened to another nigga that you... Yo, a lot of people really be getting tricked into doing something for another nigga. You don't even know why you doing it. And y'all need to understand that shit, yo. That's real shit. That's what's going on way before IG, way before... Niggas been getting tricked into a life that they don't supposed to live since we was young, nigga. And a lot of these niggas don't know. That's why you see it rats. They ratting because they not even them niggas. They not even from that mob. That's what we say. You ain't even from that mob, dog. But you know, it is what it is, man. Shout out to Dolph. Rest in peace to Dolph. Shout out to Glock and Paper Route. Whole situation, man. That shit crazy. I get a little emotional about talking about my mad dog.
Shout out to Shannon for tuning in. What that do, fam?
But before we head out, hold up. I want to talk about something. Pork chop, because I didn't talk about pork chop. Pork chop is leaving 92Q. Pork chop is leaving 92Q. And he already had moved in Vegas prior to this. He already been in Vegas, but then he came back to Baltimore because he had a situation. He had a prior contract. I don't know, you know what I mean? He was probably contracted to 92Q, but he stayed in Baltimore for another year. But they already had moved to Vegas like 2 years ago. His people's, his family and all that, whatever. So shout out to Pork Chop. He's gone. He's not going to be on 92Q no more. He's going into another venture or endeavors that he's, diving into. So, shout out to Pork Chop because Pork Chop really held it down. And he kept K Swift name alive for a long time. Yo, shout out to Kid. Yo, rest in peace to Kid. I love you, Kid. K Swift, man. You already know what time it is, man. I don't think a lot of people or publications from Baltimore has really talked about Pork Chop leaving 92Q. That's big. That nigga been here since 2001. 2000, like, what the fuck is 2022?
Bring in the cash.
20 years, nigga. Yeah, bring in the cash.
You gotta respect Pork Chop. No, I'm just saying.
Shit be rocking when he play, man. I'm just letting y'all know Baltimore, yo, is just more than just selling drugs and being a dope fiend and being a killer and being this and being a fly nigga. It's more. Baltimore is historic, yo. Baltimore is one of the best fucking baseball stadiums in the world. It's called the Jewel of all parks, Camden Yards. All brick. It's fly as fuck. Fells Point, all that Canton shit. All the harbor, it's cemented. Like, Baltimore is historic, yo. We have a lot of historic shit down here. We have tourists. Y'all, see, I think people that live in Baltimore don't even know what the fuck they living in. Baltimore have people come from out of town to love Baltimore and our food and our crab cakes and our shrimps and seafood, and that's Baltimore. But we so used to it, like, you know how Baltimore nigga, man. All right, shorty, you went down there. That's what you got. All right, cool. Nah, nigga, that shit made her day. She ain't gonna never come back here again. She may come back here again just because of that fucking meal. But I don't think...
A lot of people do know the history, though. You know what I mean? A lot of people do understand what we represent, man. Baltimore area, but the metropolitan Baltimore area is a historic place. The D.C. Baltimore area. I think it's one of the most amazing... I think it's one of the most amazing places and most amazing people in the world. Like, we all like the chosen ones, I believe. A lot of stuff that we do here that a lot of people just ain't able to do. We are one of a kind. You know what I mean? A lot of talent is here. A lot of influencers are here. A lot of, smart people, a lot of millionaires, a lot of creators, a lot of people, Maryland, Baltimore in general. You know what I mean?
That's
this
a
area.
Fact. Yeah, but people don't know that, though.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah, and like you just said, a lot of people don't know. And we need to start reiterating. We got to start reiterating. Even if you didn't know, if you did know. We're going to start letting y'all know again that Baltimore is that.
That's a fact.
We are historic. Yeah, this city is historic.
All of that.
This ain't no bunch of young motherfuckers that act like they perked out, like they passed down. I know how y'all look at Baltimore. I already know. I know the young niggas. I be around. I be on the heights, nigga. I'm from the heights, man. I see what the fuck going on. Niggas be pilled up, all that. Hey, Ray shoot something up, all that shit. That shit don't fucking add up to nothing, yo. It don't make nobody no money. It don't establish no one. It makes us look worse than what we supposed to be. Is what I'm trying to, portray. You know what I mean? Yeah, I went through all that. I was one of them. I was one of them little young niggas. Car speed chasers, high speed chasing with police. Fighting police. I'm talking about really fighting.
So,
I ain't talking about, no, I really fought police, duh.
So,
for real. Like, me and police got into it. Me and yo, bing, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong, what they call it? What's that shit? Bing, bong. Yeah, we was doing that to each other. And I got out of there. Helicopters everywhere, and now I'm out here for 30 days. I come back, everything changed now. The whole squad changed. That's different, man.
So what we got to do is continue to empower those positive things and not highlight those negative things, man. We can't keep spending a lot of time on all those negative things. I mean, it is what it is. We got to keep them. We got to keep
about our stories, what we did too. Don't act like we was holier than thou or holier art than thou. I went through a lot of shit too. I was fucked up. I was a kid that was trying to act like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing too, and I just made it to where I'm at now. So it's my part. It's my turn. It's my time to tell y'all don't have to go through that. And I can show y'all or at least talk to y'all about what I went through. And then you can be like, all right, fuck, OG said some shit. I think I might go this way. OG said some shit. I might do the same shit OG was talking about. I don't know. But I'm here to let y'all know what the fuck I did and what you should not do. If you're going to do it, it's on you. I ain't got a lot of rap. You know what I mean? I'm one of y'all too. I'm still one of y'all. I ain't got a lot of rap. You fuck up, you fuck up. It's on you, duh. Get locked up, you get locked up. I'm trying to tell you not to do that to get locked up. But if you don't want to listen, it's on you, duh. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Fuck you want me to do? Keep it a stack podcast. Yeah, we back. What the fuck you mean? Yeah, I'm back. I ain't playing
Keep
with
it
y'all.
a foul wow.
I ain't playing with y'all no more, yo. Because a lot of niggas be lying to y'all kids, yo. A lot of niggas is a lot of kids and act like they better than what they are, yo. They not. They ain't, no. I don't believe them, and you shouldn't believe them. You should believe a person that actually went through it and really, you could really sit and talk to you. Like, you could really, after this show, you could really come holler at me. You could really come to my house. Like, yo, what's up, yo? You talking all that shit, yo. You have a question for me now. And I'm going to answer it. A lot of older people, it's like the all and be all. Like, what I said is what I said, and that's that. And I'll holler at you when you get older. No, I'm not that type of nigga. You can holler at me every time you're going through something, whatever you're going through. As long as you ain't using me and utilizing me and you think I'm a fuck nigga, we good. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I love it. I love trying, enhance our community, enhance our plight. Because it's all about the black plight. This podcast is about the black plight. The black plight is number one. After everything, after the black plight, we can get into all that shit and whatever. It's cool. But the black plight is number one. And how are we going to make our plight better? How are we going to enhance our people better? How are we going to enhance our younger people, especially the younger people, man? If I don't enhance you, who the fuck going to do it? Like, seriously, like, if you don't have, like, older people actually telling you what you should do, who else going to do it? Nobody. I already know, because I was young, too. We young. Remember we was young? We were like, shit, if them older niggas ain't going to tell me. What the fuck this nigga going to tell me? We the same age. He ain't got more than me. I ain't listening to that nigga, man.
No shit, I don't know shit.
Exactly. You need somebody at least that, all right, they say materialism. All right, so if I have better materials than you, would you listen? Because a lot of young people will. Be honest. A lot of people follow. We all follow. Like, oh, damn, they got a couple dollars. Yo, I'm going to listen to yo. Oh, he slick. Oh, he fly. I'm going to listen to yo. That nigga killed a couple niggas, man. I'm going to listen to yo. Matter of fact, I ain't going to say nothing bad to yo. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is in the black society. But I'm not going to say it don't happen in white society because in trailer parks, they go through a lot of shit too. Them trailer park motherfuckers go through a lot. Them trailer park people go through a lot. They do a lot of shit that we don't even do. Like, you did what? We look at it like it's some white shit. They look at it like, nah, nigga, it's some survival trailer park shit. Same way we say it's some project street block shit. They'll look at you like, they probably in their mind, I'm not, I will say, that's some nigger shit. They say that, you know what I'm saying? But black people say that's some white shit. So it's the same thing, really. It's just the nigger word, I guess, is more triggering, you know what I'm saying? So, the whole point about this, I'm glad that this, glad this young boy came through, man, because I started thinking about the youth. You already know, I really care about the youth. I really, 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 if I would to hit the number or something, get some real money involved, I would have a facility, I would have facilities in 4 North, South, East, West, Baltimore. I would have 4 facilities where everybody
You
can
don't
come
gotta hit
through.
the number to do that, Herb. We can make it happen.
No, we know it's money. Money is power.
We're gonna start. You don't have to hit the number to do it. We can start a non-profit organization, get grants. I'm actually
They
having a
gonna
class.
think we trying to take their money.
Nobody's gonna think
It's
nothing.
not
I'm about to
Baltimore,
write.
though,
No, I'm talking the state. I'm taking the class to write grants. We're gonna write grants and get money for funding for non-profit
I would love to
organizations.
do that.
No, I am going to do it.
They always think about it when they always think, he taking some money to go buy some fucking some ball
care what people
or
say.
something.
Nobody
He
care
gonna
what they
go buy
say.
some this.
Nobody care what nobody say. We're gonna do it the
But they
right
ain't
way.
gonna say that.
No, we're gonna
You keep
do
saying
it.
nobody will care, but
No, I'm talking
We're
about what we're
talking about the
doing.
people we're trying to attract.
No, we're not. We're going to take care of the youth. We're going to start non-profit organizations and
Takes
do what we're
money.
supposed to. Exactly.
All right.
Writing grants, getting the funding, doing the right thing. What you think? How you think Jarrell's doing it? Her? We got people that does it. That's what you do. We're going to do it.
I'm not saying, I'm not discrediting anybody. I'm bigging up all that shit that happened. I'm talking about myself.
You can do it too, bro.
Okay. Will I get hated on at first?
Of course, the haters are everywhere. That's going to happen.
So it's a struggle, right? It's gonna be
You
a
can't
fight.
let a hater stop what you want to get done.
Yeah, but at least I'm putting it out there. So, I'm glad that you recognize it. So I would like for other people to recognize it like the same way you are. You know what I'm saying? I wish everyone would recognize what I'm trying to do. Nigga, it's like I really want to have a facility where so I can bowl against you, shoot pool against you, box.
Write that down.
Like,
We
I
can
wanna
make
have
that
all
happen.
that in
Listen,
one facility.
write it down, Herb. We going to do it.
You know how many niggas will come? Because when I know we was young when the wreck this is a wreck. This is a wreck for technology. If you into technology, you into TikToking, social media, IG, all that, and that's what the fuck popping right now. This is where you need to be at, the content complex. You should be here. If you want to we have a green screen. This is not what's going on in the background. You know that, right?
Yeah.
If you go on there, you can make it whatever how you want to make it. That's the type of shit that's involved. But there's other rooms too. It's not just one room. You can do anything. It's just gonna be so. It's like it takes a celebrity. You know what it is? It takes a celebrity. It takes somebody that's so popular and got millions of views and millions of followers
Status,
to
yeah.
come in here and say, "Yo, come here," and everybody gonna do it. That's the fucked up part about my fucking people, yo. That's why black people ain't right to me, and that's how I'm carrying it. And y'all know how the fuck I feel about it. Like you said, I have all this passion about it. Yeah, I'm gonna always be passionate about it. Because I think y'all really don't be looking out for real, man. You only look out for motherfuckers who really gonna go to the league or something. Like a Mello. How many Mellos is it? Where's the next Mello? Yeah, that's how you can't look at life like a one Mello. It's only one Mello.
He don't need the help.
He's already dead. Y'all gonna come to him anyway, cause he doing this. I'm just trying to, I'm really, really trying to explain to y'all the real shit about how to come up in a city where as though everybody don't like each other or don't love each other. We gotta learn how to work with each other though. And that's all I really care about, yo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the young homie. He came through, man. He said some things, man. And we gotta look at a lot of young people really look at us like nigga. I look at y'all young niggas like y'all ain't that. That's how I be. Like how you look at an older nigga like, nigga, I look better than you. I smell better than you. I dress better than you.
Why you always talking?
But that's how I feel.
But I'm saying, you talking about helping each other. Why you telling him you're better
I'm
than
into
him?
the competitive shit. I'm not mad.
You can be competitive,
See,
bro.
this is when the ego and the pride got to separate.
I'm asking you because you the one that's saying
I
that. I'm
don't
asking
care
you.
if you think they're better than
Not
me.
him, but then you say it too. So how's that helping if y'all both saying it to each other?
It's helping a lot. It's because I feel the same way you feel.
Should you empower him? Be like, man, you look good, man. Let's help you out. Let you.
I'm not saying he don't. I'm not
Not
talking
him.
about him. I'm
Right,
just talking about
him.
any young nigga. I would tell a young nigga, y'all fuck with you, woo woo. I'm just talking about me as a man. I'm that too, nigga, and I'm gonna tell you that. The same way a young nigga be like, yeah, y'all niggas ain't popping no more. Y'all old ass niggas, y'all washed up. All that, cool, okay. You don't even have to tell me that. I know that's how you think. But I'm looking at you. And if you got something better than me on, if you look better than me, you acting better than me, I'm saying, I'm like, oh, yeah, you want your shit, shorty. I'm like, yo, check this out, Doug. I ain't seen that, Rolly. That's a new, you know what I mean? I'm into that too, because that's how they look at you. You ain't got that on, you ain't got that on, you a washed up bum.
That's the disconnect though, because it shouldn't be that. That's just like music, just like
you gotta be honest.
You gotta be able to communicate with each other. Just like he said, you gotta be able to.
Why the young niggas?
You gotta be able to communicate with each other without putting each other down. That's what I'm saying.
We got a younger nigga on here. That's a younger nigga, man.
What's the question?
How y'all look at
What's your
older
question?
niggas? How y'all look at older niggas when they trying to act?
Older
actually
niggers? Like who you referring to?
Dudes,
I'm just saying who you referring to. Older black men. Well, it depends.
Older black men when they trying to tell you, you know what I mean, how to live better and how to do this, and you know.
How do you look at it? Come on. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, OG.
First thing you look at is what?
What's the first thing you look at?
An OG.
When they giving you advice.
First thing you look at is what?
Way he dressed.
Thank you.
And what else?
That's the same thing we did when we was kids.
Right, and that's what.
Stop acting like, don't trap, you about to change.
No, that's good. That's good. Sit back down. That's good. So what else do you like? You look at how they dress. What else?
If he look like if he really I don't really know, man. Like you could just tell, it's just something you gotta really be there, talk to one.
Right, and see where they're coming from. So you look at their communication style, or just what they got on, and I'm just saying just like your mentorship groups, just like when they doing mentors with you or talking to you, what makes you listen to them?
It's like, are we talking about somebody just on the street? Or are we talking about
I don't know. I don't know his specifics, but let's just say somebody on the street. Let's just say some regular Joe on the street trying to give you some info or trying to help you out with something. How often does that even happen? But
let's be like, oh, all right.
Right. So you look at, like you say, what they got on.
Nah, it's not really just what they got on. Really, I'm just like, why? I'm not trying to hear it.
Okay.
Because how you gonna tell me not do something? You did it.
Okay. So experience. So if they already did it, and
how you gonna tell me not
to do it? Right. So you got to lead by example. So it's about examples for sure.
Just telling you how to do it.
Well, like how to do something.
You in the direction of, if you're going to do this, do it like this, or
I don't know, because then it all comes about like who I'm around. Well, you just around somebody, you around all the same people, just like, all right, you told me that, but I'm gonna keep doing this. It's fun. I ain't gonna listen.
So different. Like you're saying, somebody Joe Blow, whoever, dude coming up to you, talking to you, they telling you to do something that they already done. But how you gonna give me advice on something that you did, like you just sold drugs and all that, blase blah, but you telling me not to do it, but you did it. So why are you telling me not to do it and you did it?
Yeah, you just saw all them O's when you was on. Right. Now you gonna tell me not to do it.
Right. That's
you was just making mad money doing it. I want that money. I want to do it.
Right.
It's a fact. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right. So how do you? So as you sitting right here. So what? What's the question? How do you get information to him? You sold drugs. You did all of that. Blah blah blah. But you tell him not to. But then listen to
like I didn't.
No, listen to me, Herb. What? You did all of that, right? He just said you've been through that. How can you tell him not to do that after you did everything?
It's like when you win it though, you know what come with it.
Right.
So it's
So Herb, how can you communicate to him to tell him not to do it if you did it all up?
Oh, you say I'm gonna be a savior or trying to save him from it?
Whatever, yeah.
All I can do is be a pillar of my community. Yeah? All I can do is just learn from my mistakes and tell you what I did. That's it. I can't tell you to not do it, cause I'll be a hypocrite. Then you'll be like, so why the fuck you doing, OG?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, and I got to explain to you why I did it. So everybody got their own reasons of why they did it, but I'm gonna let you know about this game or just about the street life, period, yo. The streets don't love you, yo. Nobody loves you in the streets, yo. All that shit is a myth. Every time you act like, yo, you getting money and they love you, no, they don't.
Christian said you can't tell them, you gotta help them, and that's what we explain. That's what you gotta do. You gotta help.
All you can do is just try to
show them another way.
You know, you can tell them because you did it, because you did do it.
I can tell you everything.
Yeah, because I did do it. That's how I can tell you. If I didn't do it, I couldn't tell you. But I did do it, so I can tell you.
I can tell you everything I did. I can tell you all the little slick shit, how I got out of shit, why I'm still living, why niggas is dead. Like, all my niggas is gone. Everybody that I was trapping with and got money with and everybody that pop bottles with, had fun with, they gone. They dead. They on fucking feds.
You explain to him how you changed your life, though. How did you change your life?
And that's when the intricate part starts.
So I'm not saying you need to explain it now, but how would you explain that to him right now?
I was, like...
What made you change? What made you grow as a father? What made you be a responsible man? How did you do that?
See, it's tricky because far as me personally, I would say my daughter, Diamond, changed me.
There you go.
To
that's
move different because I was still selling drugs. But I was still selling drugs with Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck, I really got more money than I ever had when I did have my daughter.
Mm-hmm. But you knew it wasn't right.
That was and I wasn't right, and that was like it was like a PowerPoint for me. It's like I had to do this because I had to make sure Shorty was right, my daughter. Like, that's my first daughter, it's my only daughter. I'm 20 years old, 21, 22. I'll make sure she got everything, low Jordans, all that, this and that. I was on it. Oh, yeah, my kids always fly. Whatever that shit came out, the new Barbie, the Bratz shit came out, all that, they got it. But that wasn't always life. That was, like, at the end of the day, your daughter started looking at it like, yo, she wants more than that. Like, your child wants more than that. You're a child. I was a child. I wanted more than what I was getting, at the time. But my daughter, she said she had best of both worlds. She was a fucking nerd for real. Like, my daughter is a nerd. Like, my daughter's an intelligent motherfucker that got scholarships and all that. So I did my job, right? If you got scholarships at the end of your high school career, you're in your senior year, you never went to private school, never went to none of that shit. You went to all public schools, and you got scholarships.
So what made you change your life, though? What made you stop doing those things?
I just told you my daughter.
Just the daughter, right? Just daughter growing up and seeing.
That probably also come with getting older. Because you're not going to be 35, 40 still, like, you're probably going to get killed.
Yeah,
exactly. There's only two things going to happen. It's going to happen. It's only two things going to happen.
It's going to happen.
They going to shoot you.
Jail or death. It's the only thing going to happen.
Or you gonna get locked up. It's just like it's either you going. I don't know. It's either like when you hit like it's like when you hit like 34. It's just like like you still out here.
You still out here, 34 years old.
But then some you be like,
yo,
you
young nigga telling you that
you gonna get beat up probably a jump.
Yeah, you
like get off the block. It's not even yours. No, they probably might. It's not in your block no more. Because the older, like everybody else, we coming us with this, like, I did it. Now it's ours. Now it's our turn.
Yeah, like, all right, you did what you had to do. It's time for you to get the fuck out of here. You did enough.
It's our turn. Like, all right, now you just remember, like, oh yeah, he was that. He was that, but now it's like now it's ours.
Growing up too and having faith and spiritual is important too, man. You can't continue to go through life and not introduce your children to God. I'm always preach that, putting God first. I'm experiencing it right now as I speak. So, putting that in the air, making sure that you're teaching them right from wrong, teaching them about God, putting God first, man. Growing as an adult, knowing right from wrong. You know what I mean?
That's real shit.
It'll all shape up. It'll all shape up.
Yeah,
you can make mistakes. And the thing is, when you're young, make the mistakes early, man. You know what I mean?
Do it now. Better do it now.
But once you get to a point, you're 18. You about to turn 18. You know what I mean? You about to be an adult. You about to be considered as an adult. You know what I mean? So now, when you make a mistake, you're not going to be looked at as a child anymore in the system. You know what I mean? So a lot of this now is important. As growing up in anywhere, having those plans after you turn 18 is important. Doing a trade school, going to a college, doing something productive with your life, getting different skills, together, working on those things. So, man, of course, I'm always going to support, what you do. So, I'm just saying that's important for any youth growing up. So, I just want to get that out there, man. What do you feel, He-Rod? Where you at? What you got?
No, I'm loving it, yo. I love the youth. Yo, I love the fact that you brought.
Keep it a thou wow.
You bring the youth in, man. I give it. We really about to talk about a whole bunch of other shit, but once we got youngin', I be wanting to understand what's going on in the youngins' minds, and not just the youngins' minds, because I have youngins. You know what I'm saying? I have kids your age and all that shit, and they talk that shit, and we talk, but they good kids. You know what I'm saying? So I be wanting to know from another kid's perspective, how the fuck you live, how you think about stuff, and then if I had my kid here, y'all probably was born. Y'all probably be like, yeah, y'all fuck with that, whatever. Woo, woo. That's all it's about for us, though. Older people, we don't know what y'all think and how y'all. It's the same way when we was younger. Our mothers and fathers ain't know how we was carrying, yo. We was out there doing whatever we wanted, yo. For real. Like, we ain't had no IG. We ain't had no pictures, no cameras. We got away with everything. So all this slick shit y'all doing, y'all be getting caught. Or somebody got some footage, or somebody can catch you. No, back then, you couldn't catch us. Unless we was in your store. Like you was in like a mall or something and they had a camera or something. Other than that, nigga, we was taking your shit. You get robbed, all that beat, pistol whip, shut up, dumb, stomped out. Nobody know nothing unless they told on you. And y'all had to go to court. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Now, nigga, a nigga might be right here in the corner while you doing all that shit you talking about. Take that shit, send that bitch off, get a couple dollars from TMZ. That's how shit go, man. But that's how we didn't live that. So, you know what I mean? So I'm just telling you, like now, y'all don't have it easy. I think y'all have it easy for us information. I think y'all can get all the information in the world. Y'all can Google anything. We couldn't do that. We couldn't just Google shit and just like, yo, what's what's 10 times 2 divided by this, squared by that? Y'all can Google that.
That is different though, because you don't really have to learn certain things. You can just Google certain things. So that's what you mean, like. There's so many things out here that you can just know.
Fingertip.
Yeah, you can know. It's right. The information is right there. Anything you want to know is right there. So it makes us. It makes. I'm not gonna say makes y'all lazy, but it makes y'all not want to work as hard for stuff because everything you have is right there. Everything you want to know is right there on your phone. You don't have to go search for a thing. You just need to have a little bit of ambition. All you need is a little bit of ambition. All you need is a 10% of ambition. And you can get something done. But if you had a 100% ambition or a passion about something. You can get all types of stuff done, man. Anybody can do it. I mean, I'm not just saying youth can do it. Anybody can do it. But just for the youth, for y'all growing up.
But it's about if you want to do it.
If you want to do it, right. If you have a passion or anything you want to learn. I don't know if you want to do it or not. You want to learn something?
Some niggas just want to live life every day until something happens to them. And then,
and to be honest, I mean, a lot of them are lazy now in these days. You know what I mean? The youth are, a lot of them do they got a lot of stuff.
Tell mommy had a schedule for us. We had a schedule of like washing dishes.
Oh yeah, we had a schedule.
Taking the trash out, like on the refrigerator. Like Herbie do it this day, Chaz do it this day, Connie do it. Then we had a schedule. Like my mother did that. This is before all this shit. That's showing
structure too. That helped us. That helped us understand structure. Understand when you go to work, there's a schedule. You're responsible for this. You're responsible for that.
We knew that already.
It helped us out in life. That's life skills.
That's
life
basic shit. Like a person who grew up on IG and technology, they be like, well, all right. Then you go to a job and they asking you do all this shit. You be like, shit. They asking me to do too much. No, they not. They asking you to do the same shit your fucking mother did. In my mind, I'm like, my mother was already doing it. So when I start working at a Checkers, a fast food restaurant, anything, I'm like, oh, okay, I got it. I get it. What?
I was just saying fiction, Michael.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, Life is life, man. All I'm saying is, yo, everybody out there, and shout out to everybody who fuck with us. Keep it a stack podcast. Subscribe, share, hit the like, comment, notification button, all that type of shit, man. Keep shit going. You know, all we do.
Keep it a thou wow.
That's all. That was you caught that one. That's all we do for real. All we just try to do is just talk. You know, good talk, you know, and try to enlighten people and try to make everybody have a better perspective about life going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people going through shit and they don't be wanting to admit it. And this is hood therapy for them. Like, when you come to here, it's hood therapy, duh. I ain't got a lot of time to be, you know what I mean, wrapping you up, keeping you in a box, doing all that goofy shit. No, I'm going to tell you how I feel and how the person that I'm with feel or if nobody with me feel. So it's like, I don't be on that lying shit and acting like I'm somebody that I'm not. I'm me. Me, Rock. The one and only. Herb Scola. I'm me.
I'm just the fountain of truth in a world full of lies.
I can't act like I'm somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this day and time. You talking about cameras. Talking about shit that's on YouTube. You can go straight to YouTube like, yo, what that nigga was talking about? And then the nigga that I was, or if I was lying about something, nigga be like, yeah, that nigga was lying. Yo, that nigga lying. I can't do that. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you the whole joint. You know what I mean? I ain't got a lot of rap, you know what I mean? I'm just happy that we can actually talk to the youth and try to enlighten, you know, people's minds. And, you know, my demographics is more of people like your mom's age or your people's age, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at least they could probably talk to people your age. So if all our people's, you know, the moms and dads of our age, they could talk to people your age and, you know, try like, yo, listen to Keep It a Stack, because he had young boys on there, young girls on there, older people on there, whatever on there. And I'm just here to try to enlighten minds. I just want to enlighten everybody's mind, not just young people, not just older people, but everybody. I just want to enlighten our minds, yo. I just think, yo, we better than what we think we are, yo. We black, we that, yo. We that, yo.
Yeah, that's
like,
a fact.
yo, I can name so many black motherfuckers. You be like, oh, he's that. LeBron, that. Mike, that. Like, I can just name them. I can Jerry Rice, that. You know what I mean?
But we are that too. He rock that. Chance that.
Yeah.
Come on, that. Like, we all are that, regardless.
Whole,
you know what I'm saying? We got to continue to build on that. We are that. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep building these legacies out here. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
That's the real shit, though. Yo. It's all about, you know, I'm just trying to enhance and enlighten, yo. That's all I try to do, yo. I'm not here to try to be the best nigga, the top nigga. I just want to be helping other people, yo. And that's my plight. My plight is black plight, the black plight. If you're not part of the black plight, fuck out of here. I ain't with you. If you part of the black plight, then we can talk. That means you might have some shit that I don't know about, and I might have some shit you don't know about. You might can teach me about some shit, and I'll be like, okay, damn, got me. Ooh. Now I might teach you about some shit. And you should be like, damn, you got me. And we should both be able to do that instead of our pride getting in the way. And that's what I care about, you know. Keep It a Stack podcast. What episode is this?
This is episode 41, Feed the Youth. We're going to put this up on, Spotify. This is a good one. We got 2 episodes to put on Spotify. We're going to get caught up. You can also check this out on YouTube right now, of course, and also go back to it on YouTube and Facebook. Heat Rock Scholar, actually, Herbie Wilson Facebook page. You feel me?
Okay. I just wanted to understand what was going on. We got another game that's going on. Cincinnati won. Cincinnati beat Vegas.
Yeah, Cincinnati did beat Vegas.
Crazy, like, you know how Raven fans be. They be just rooting against. Like, don't root against the people that's in our division. We should root for our division. They was in our division. Like, yo, that's how good they is. That's why we not in the playoffs, because niggas like in our division. So who you a fan of?
Cowboys.
Got them guys. I like that. So you think the Cowboys gonna win the championship?
Yeah.
Who you think they gonna go against?
But no, I don't even know.
In the AFC. Got the Chiefs, Titans. Titans,
I don't
Cincinnati.
think the Chiefs going to even make it.
I think so too. I think Patty Mahomes, and I think L.A. Rams. That's my prediction. What's your predictions? You said what? Chiefs.
I don't think the Chiefs going to make it.
So who you going to think on? You got to give me something. Cowboys against who? It's got to be an AFC team. Some is.
Probably. I don't know.
Cincinnati?
Nah.
Patriots?
Titans? Patriots?
Nah.
Bills?
Cincinnati, Pittsburgh.
It might be.
You like the Bills, don't you?
It might be the Bills.
Bills
and the Cowboys. Old school. We're going to get an old school. Bills and Cowboys?
Thurman Thomas and them?
That'd be old school. That's taken in the 90s, what, 92, 93?
Bills and Cowboys.
If I'm not mistaken. Might be off, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I told you my pick from last week, man. But I watching the playoffs today, like I said, my dog horse is Cincinnati and Green Bay. I think that'll be a tough Super Bowl to watch.
Cincinnati, Green Bay.
That'll be different. But
damn.
But the beginning of the season, like I said, I think it probably either them two, and like I said, since you already, I picked them because you already picked the Rams and the Chiefs, so I wanted to go against the Rams. But I did also think that was going to be it as well.
Cincinnati, Green Bay.
But I think it might be
That's a
Cincinnati, Green
good
Bay.
selection, though.
Just because.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like, god damn, I ain't even think of them.
Be a different look. Be a good look.
All right, yeah. So you know what's going on, man. Playoffs is crazy. Baltimore Ravens didn't make it. Lamar Jackson, he got to get his ankle right, like you said. And
Texas is going to get their running back back.
Henry's supposed to come back. They say Henry is ready. I heard he's ready. Like, to play in these playoff game. This playoff game or whatever. So, if Henry coming back, shout out to Derrick Henry, man. Yo, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Tennessee already had a little running game after Henry was hurt. So when he come back, they got a double whammy. So they got two niggas that can actually run that pill. So then we got Derrick Henry. He's the top nigga, one of the top niggas in the world. So it's like, I got him back, and I got a nigga that's already killing when he got hurt. And we still made the playoffs. It's going to be hard to beat Tennessee. I ain't even think about that, yo. Especially if they do the running, if they really play. I don't know how they going to do their offense, yo. Everybody got.
And they've been beating a lot of teams. Regardless, they've been producing. They have a serious coach. They are a well-oiled machine. You see what they did? They put any running back there. They still running the ball. Tannehill is still making plays. I mean, they got good defense. Like they got a good squad. The number one seed.
Yo, I be wanting to hate on Tennessee.
They beat the Chiefs. They beat a lot of teams. They beat the Bills. They beat a lot of teams, man.
Okay. So
I don't think they're going to get to the Super Bowl, but I think they might get bumped. But they do got a good team. I think Tannehill was the weak link on that. I don't think he's top guy. Yeah. You
usually think the quarterback is the weak link, yo.
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's about these quarterbacks. That's what it's about. Yo.
So he not that.
Their offense is based on their running game. Their running game, if you can shut their running game down, then you can probably shut their quarterback down.
But they thought that when Henry went down. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. You gotta have a defense that can make them turn the ball over or stop the run game. But if you can't do that, then yeah, I mean, that's any team. If you can run the ball, then you usually win 90% of the time.
Well, if you can run the ball, that's even in rec football. If you can run the ball, you're good. But I'm just being honest with you, man.
Yeah, King Henry is coming back.
Damn.
I had him on fantasy team too when he got hurt. That's why I knew I was gonna win this shit. I drafted King. I drafted Derrick Henry, Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, and won the whole thing. Yeah. Dang. But when Derrick went down, I had to give away like a number one pick.
You won the whole fantasy?
Man, I won the fantasy.
That's tough. You know how hard it is to win a fantasy?
Man, my team was crazy.
Shout out to the people who win fantasies because I won it twice in my whole life. It's hard as shit to win a fantasy football league.
It's about your draft. You got to draft a good team. I'm just saying you got to draft a good team.
GM and after
and
the
health.
draft.
It's about health. Yeah, it's about GM and making trades.
Right. Who the fuck I got to pick up? You got
making good trades. All that.
Yeah, it's way more than just you drafting niggas. A lot of niggas that you draft.
But your draft is important. You got to make sure you draft a good team.
Nucleus. Sometimes your nucleus get hurt.
You gotta have a foresight to see what's coming. Like, all right, let me see.
Did you think Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins were gonna get hurt? Both of them.
I didn't draft that.
Did you think? I'm just asking you.
I mean, of course you. Anytime in football, you never know who will get hurt. You can't never say it's football.
Hopkins and Kyler Murray. You thought they were gonna be hurt for 3 games?
I don't think nobody get hurt. Anybody can get hurt. I mean, anybody can get hurt.
I'm just asking.
No, because I don't think about people getting hurt. No.
I'm talking about 2 niggas on the same team. You think they was gonna be both hurt for the same amount of games? That doesn't happen.
Yeah, you hurt, and you hurt because you lost because you drafted both.
Yes. It's one of my joints, and I was fucking.
That's why you hurt because you lost.
And I was top shit.
So you was winning. You was like 7-0. You like, oh yeah, man, they hooping. Then they both get hurt. Damn, I'm done. Like, you don't think that it happens.
Shout out to my fantasy league team that won. I got 3 fantasy league teams. They know. They was like, you started off hot, hurt.
Did DeAndre get hurt? And he was frying too. Niggas was going on.
I was like 5-0, 6-0. You right. And then niggas got hurt and all that shit, man. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Health is the most important thing in fantasy. That's the most important thing.
Health is
a good draft, and health is important.
If you ain't got no health, you done. And nobody wants. They can't play the next week. What the fuck are we talking about? But yeah, yo, great show. Keep It a Stack podcast is in full effect. We are back. Yo, shout out to Money Bills. We are back. Y'all understand?
Money
Bills.
I got
a lot of stuff about to come through, man. Yo, I'm not playing. I'm not talking no more. I'm not going to even tell y'all none of my escapades and none of my solutions and none of my, things that I want to come up with, my creative thoughts. Those days are over with. Y'all just gonna figure it out once I do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? And that's a good. I think that's a good thing to say to young people. Stop telling everybody what you about to do and what you going to do. You should just be able to just do it, and then hopefully people follow suit. And I get it. You be wanting to let everybody know what you about to do so everybody can follow it and all that. Nah, you gotta really just start doing shit and just let everybody just follow it afterwards, you know? How you feel? What you think you should do? Promote? Should be a marketing genius?
I don't know. Just do it.
Just do it.
Like Nike.
That's what I was just saying. Just do it.
Like Nike.
If you just do it, then everybody gonna catch on. If they not gonna catch on,
then they gonna be like, oh, yo wasn't really bluffing.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Man.
Oh, he ain't bluffing. Oh, yo really pumped that ass.
Like, oh, you just say you do it, then you don't do it. Oh, you bluffing. You just talking.
That's real shit. That's real shit. You tell people that you're gonna do something and you don't really do it, and like it really comes back when you in the long run. Like, yo, this nigga really talking. Oh God,
can't be who you not. You gotta be who you are, man.
Yeah, you got.
As long as you are who you say you are, the rest is, is what it is. Just lead by example, man. That's what I keep saying. Actions. Lead by example.
All right, holler at you when I smile at you, man. Keep it a stack, man. What the fuck is going on? Heat Rock 410. What it is, though. Take y'all on a journey. Notorious is glorious, victorious. Yeah, yo. I ain't asking for a friend, I need to know myself. And if you never ask, how would you know yourself? It's crazy how your parents know you more than you know yourself. Growth is good, it's important just to know your wealth. Don't let them take advantage like niggas who speak Spanish and you don't speak a lick of it. The game will make you trip a bit. Street money is cool till you get sick of it. And all that bullshit that come along with it. Make sure you stay on your square and keep a strong pivot. Cause them cruddy buddies, they'll do you ugly. And why every female favorite question is, do you love me? And if you knew better, baby, you would do better. And once you know better, you would show better. Most men want a housewife, but me, I love a go-getter. Your ex pussy wet, but that new pussy be so wetter. No lies detected, just get high and accept it. Go ahead, talk to him, y'all ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Man, let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. Man, let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta say you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. Once you start something, you can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. When
I was coke dealing, the rules was no squealing, no stealing from your mans and no feelings for these hoes. That's just gonna mess up the guap. 10 toes down whenever you on your block, or even when you ain't. Don't know 'em from a can of paint. Just be loyal and trustworthy. You ain't gotta be a saint. A lot of y'all be geeking, backstabbing and sneaking. Nose clean during the week, but they dabble on weekends. Oh nigga, I be peeping. Your niggas might be sleeping, but I was trained to tread water in the deep end. Jellyfish sting, but them sharks will bite your head off. Run up on you while you park, get the dumping, then they slid off. The hood know who did it. Now let's see if your homies with it, or your name die in vain cause one of your homies did it. Ain't no reason to kill your man over a kilogram. How you thinking y'all fam, then spin you like a ceiling fan. Go ahead, talk to him, y'all ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you see him, you ain't give him no rap. But let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta tell me you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. And once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. While I'm still rapping at 40, well, let's chat about it. First of all, my life's amazing. Let's get that about it. Wife is blazing, and her kids get the life savings. Follow the drip, nigga, my ice glazing. Yo, FSO, in the best that flow. Bars, storytelling, visuals, cadence, and concepts. Content, impact, yeah, the boxes is all checked. I just need that one song, yeah, that one song. And I could clutch the earth with just one palm. Never anxious, look in my eyes, I'm dumb calm. They either gon' walk with you, or you gon' run for 'em. Either way, you gon' have to let your heater spray. Lose yourself, might even have to put that weed away. Now that's a lotto, that's my medication. Gotta stay high, yo, till a nigga die, yo. Album out now, hit the link in my bio. Go ahead, talk to him, you ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Well, let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. Man, let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta tell me you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. Once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it